Asher and Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Julien from Rev Theory.
Nice. Here at Aftershock.
REV Theory. Yeah, everyone thinks it's Red Fury.
Why?
We've had Red Wrath Fury. We've had a lot. I know.
How does that happen?
Well, it started out as
like I could see Reb, maybe.
Right.
But
yeah.
Where
Red
do you go
Fury
from V to D?
Well, we had we've had like actual marquees with Red Fury. Like
I believe that.
Yeah.
You should actually do that. Like when you're going out on tour, you know, the warm-up shows that bands do. You could do it as Red Theory.
Yeah, it should be Red Fury.
Red Fury. There you go.
That's sick. They're opening up.
Yeah, you could fuck with everybody and like do a tour.
Yeah.
And it's like Rev Theory and Red Fury.
Yeah.
Is the opening band.
I feel like we could do Theory of a Dead Man. Wait, Rev Theory of a Dead Man, Sleep Theory, Red Fury.
Yeah, what is with the theory all the time?
A lot of theories. Everyone's got theories.
I mean, you guys are old school. Dream Theater is old school. Like all these new bands. Like I get them confused when I'm doing interviews. It's like everybody's a theory. Why aren't you a fact? Oh, it's 2025.
Well, it was supposed to be a hypothesis. Believe it or not, once we learned that a theory had to be backed up by certain facts and so forth,
exactly.
We actually were out the window. Everything was actually, so we were revelation theory.
Yes,
it was revelation theory.
I saw that actually, also known as.
Well, right.
But I didn't see the Red Fury.
No.
So at least that got cleaned up on the internet.
Exactly. That's an inside job.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I want to say that you were at Louder Life, you were at Aftershock.
Yeah.
Okay, who wins?
Who with?
Who wins?
Who
Louder Than Life or Aftershock?
That's a good question. So obviously, I feel like there's a bohemian vibe here. In California, like the whole grounds are designed, or this is what they have to work with. Whereas in Louder Than Life, apparently this was the first year at the exhibition center.
Yep.
So if you're talking about just pure logistics and like perfection to a T, the physics of Louder Than Life was A+. This feels a little more like a California slugfest, which I kind of like. Like it brings out a certain vibe, which I like. You know what I mean? Like
it could be like a Dead show and a metal show.
Well, Stevie Nicks played last night to a sold-out arena, and you also have whoever we have here at the same time sold out.
Yeah.
You got to think about how many people, we were trying to figure that out. How many people are in this town? And who's coming to the show?
Well, this festival brings in like 100,000 people. Is that insane or what?
Unbelievable. Well, we've only heard the lore of Aftershock because the band's been... we weren't even a band.
Right.
Just so 10 years now, and so we've only seen Aftershock. We've only longed for Aftershock. We've only opined about Aftershock. We've yet to actually experience. So to actually get, when you're on the outside again and you're just living like the character in Goodfellas, where you're Henry Hill, just coming out of your house, getting your mail and going on the internet and drinking coffee and just thinking like, wow, that Aftershock looks really fun.
Right?
And here we are.
I agree with you, okay, because I've done both of them for many years. Aftershock has always been a vibe. This media artist area has always been the best vibe of all the Wimmer festivals.
Nice.
I mean, we got free pizza, free alcohol, free drip bar. The artists are right next door, so they all want to come in here.
Right.
They don't even have to walk that far.
Exactly.
Like, if you got to walk around the festival, you're not coming here.
Right.
But you're right there.
Right.
Free food, free alcohol. There's nothing that would draw an artist over better than that.
We're looking for limited movement to inspire actual movement from lazy. We don't get into this business because we want to move. We get into this business because we want to move less.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you provide things at arm's reach, not legs reach, we don't necessarily want to take a step.
Right.
We want to reach for
Exactly.
all of the stuff, and we want all that stuff to be free.
And
this
that's what
touches
you
all-
have.
This is it.
So, Louder Than Life, to your point, I don't know if you saw what it was like last year and the years before.
I've seen like pictures. It looks fun.
Very fun. I can't tell you how thrilled I am they put it on the other side, because the side it was on, all dust and gravel. I mean, you know about the festival dust, the festival flu shit.
yeah.
It was the worst there. Like, this year, I dreaded going there before knowing it switched, because every year I go and I can't breathe for like 3 months.
Right.
And I'm coughing up rocks, not just dust, but rocks because of the gravel.
Right.
So this year, it was so cool. They had the artificial turf and the asphalt, and I was like running around the place like, yay, no festival dust.
Yeah. Yeah. So your throat and your esophagus,
I could still
your
talk now.
diaphragm, everything, your lungs are essentially just in a celebratory
No
mode.
doubt.
This
No
is it.
doubt.
This is it. So for us, it's the first time. So logistically, it looks like it's all over the place, as opposed to like just at a flat
Right.
Louisville, Kentucky. That's perspective.
Yeah.
So your perspective is from what was last year. Our perspective is what was from last week,
Yes.
which is really crazy. So have you been to Louder Than Life or the other DWP festivals?
Well, I do
or-
all of them. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I've been all of them for like 16 years.
That's right.
So Louder Than Life for years.
Well, we missed you. We missed you last week, or 2
I
weeks
know.
ago. Yeah,
We didn't hook
well,
up.
we were. Yeah,
That's
no
why
one
we're
even knew
hooking
we
up
were
here.
there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's like here, what's the cool vibe is like at night, they have lights. So it all lights up pretty like
Yeah.
Christmas trees.
That's right.
And then there's people literally that'll be sitting in the trees watching the headliners.
That was sick.
That's the cool
did see
vibe.
that
That's
with
so
Deftones.
California.
We actually stood in front of a tree while watching Deftones. The whole band loves the Deftones.
See?
And we watched the Deftones from behind a tree in the VIP area, and we watched almost half the set. And we accepted that the tree was almost part of their set, as if I couldn't move to the left, which I did halfway through the set, and I realized, wow, now the tree's gone. But you do respect the tree.
You know what else you could use a tree for?
What's that?
So I was at the Exodus set over on the other side on the
Nice.
Coors Light, and Rob, the singer, had everybody do a circle pit around the tree.
Wow.
And what was so cool about
Sick.
it is, you know how in the middle of a pit you'll have these guys standing there like they're the guardian of the pit.
Yeah.
They were standing around the tree like the guardians of the tree.
Wow, that's sick.
Yeah,
I love that.
It was so cool.
Yeah, I do feel like there is, like I said, back to the bohemian sort of through line, that there's something very Laurel Canyon about this
I
festival.
love that. That's
And-
a great comparison. man.
Yeah, it just does. It just feels like very artist centric.
Yeah.
Which artists aren't perfect. There's a lot of jagged edges, and I feel like when you have something perfect like Kentucky, probably a great experience as far as perfection. This has that.
Yeah. This is perfection
Edge.
as far as, oh man, this is fun. That
Yeah.
kind of perfection.
Very cool. Where are you from?
Originally born in New York, grew up in Jersey. My dad moved me to LA in 1980.
Wow.
And that's when I started this battle vest that you're looking at right below you here.
Holy shit. You serious?
I'm serious.
You wore this originally?
Since 1980,
I wish
I
we-
drew everything on it.
Dude, that's insane. This too?
That,
Do that?
well, no, this is the Metallica patch of that day.
Right.
And it's funny because I was interviewing Winston from Parkway Drive, and he's like, when did they have a devil logo? Can you guess what that represents?
Probably what James has been dealing with since he started the band.
Jump in the fire.
Jump in
That's
the fire.
the Jump in the Fire patch.
Nice, nice.
And then Slayer didn't even have a patch yet. So I just got these velvet letters and ironed them on.
Wow.
And then I'm walking around LA and people thought I was a gangbanger, and that was my gang name. And then it's seen a few pits.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh, I love that. That's Venom. Oh my God, bro, that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, it's not like the ones you buy today.
Yeah, well, I was actually talking about that. This is from the time.
Like, I didn't even realize till I looked at it, like,
Yeah.
recently. I bought it at the Gap, like
Gap.
just a regular vest.
Yeah.
And then I did everything else.
Yeah. Well, this doesn't have a Hot Topic. It's right off the shelf.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, we're not buying jeans.
We had to work at it.
That's what I'm saying. You're not buying your jeans with rips in them. You earn those rips.
I never did get that. My daughters used to have me buy those. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are we spending double the money? I'll rip the jeans for you, okay?
You're fast tracking everything. When I was sober for a little bit, they used to say cocaine used to fast track you into sobriety. And I feel like we're fast tracking everybody into life
Addiction.
experience. Yeah. Well, truly.
Right?
But, well, of course. Because it's like, what else do we have? Like, you're going to be a degenerate gambler, addicted to something, gaming, drugs, dopamine.
Dopamine's a big one.
Yeah.
And that's why we do all those drugs, to get the dopamine.
Yeah, you got any?
I wish.
Dopamine?
I wish. Well, I think I used it all up.
This conversation's good enough for me, actually. This is getting me jacked with no drugs.
See, that's what I love. Because,
Yeah.
like, you as an artist, you're walking around doing these interviews, and everybody's asking these same questions you answer a million times. Boring. I'm going to say it. I'm sitting sometimes, and I'm like, I'd slit my throat right now if I was an artist when I'm hearing certain things.
The best one I've ever done. I mean,
I love that.
yeah, because it's
Organic.
actually real. Yeah, it's organic.
And that's the way it should be, because that's how I find out what you really want to talk about. And then you'll talk. That's the difference. It's not about what I want to talk about. It doesn't matter what I want to talk about. It's what you want to talk about.
There's a shift happening in music. We were talking about it earlier, actually. That, like, the industry itself is, we have these kind of old guard where the word radio means something.
Right.
And record deal used to mean something. And there's sort of like a Catholic sort of holding to the vest this power over other people and the narrative. And I feel like that shift is happening. And
Thank
the same
God.
thing, if you look at any type of podcast or any type of real interaction, it's just human beings connecting with each other at a human level, and things find their way, some good, some bad, some ugly. And it's like, with music, there's still enough Catholicism. Like, we haven't quite Protestant, we haven't created the other evangelical. We have a few, maybe Radiohead and some of the
You know what I call it for radio? Because I own multiple radio stations, but I'm
Interesting.
not old school.
Interesting.
I own a podcasting network. I beta tested iHeartRadio's original podcast network before it was even a word. I'm iHeart Talent, but I don't come from radio. So all these old school radio people, basically, I say they have WKRP and Cincinnati syndrome.
Herb
And they
Tarlick.
And they won't let go of it.
Yeah.
They won't let go of it. It's like, I tell them, I'm like, dude, it ain't like that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay? Let go of that shit. And people want real nowadays, too. It's like, I tell some of my hosts that have shows on my network, I'm like, throw your fucking script away and stop editing the shit out of it. Keep it all. I tell people, keep some of the ums and uhs in, then they know you're being real.
Right.
If it's like perfect,
Yeah.
people today don't want that.
Yeah.
Because they're all a shit show, so they want you to be a shit show too.
For sure. Yeah. No, that's great, man. Actually, it's shocking and great to hear that perspective of someone that's in the radio business on the other end. We're on it from the payola end.
Right.
Yeah. So you're on it from the payee end.
Totally.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Interesting. We should. I feel like there's more to learn. There's no doubt.
There's a lot more to learn.
Yeah. Always.
So, we have a lot less time to learn it.
Yeah. No worries.
But I have,
Sequel.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I have one thing I want to talk about though.
Yeah.
Like you come back.
Yeah.
You do Louder Than Life.
Right.
You do Aftershock.
Yep.
And even today, you did a collab and released an EP. Like, it's like, holy fuck, it's like you
Yeah.
never left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it's funny. I've been thinking about like how I would answer this question with someone that asked me that, because the band has been working and living and just off being a real band for probably 10 years, and the guys have been kind enough and open-minded enough to let me explore and experiment.
Which you should, as an artist. I say it all the time.
Yeah, and that also means with the sort of sanctity of the Rev theory, like people call it the brand, but it's like I'm in a place where we want to be and evolve to a completely different place where it's like there's a monotheism of music that has gripped everybody for the last 50, 60, 70 years. And I feel like music isn't what kids and people and myself, this is not where I'm evolving to. I'm evolving into something that is less, possibly a little more reckless, maybe a little more nihilistic. And part of that is...
As it should be.
Yeah, and part of that punk rock rebellion comes down to like the technology. Obviously AI coming into things as a tool, mastering that tool, finding out what kind of wings that it could create for you. And for me, it just allows me to be a million different things at once.
Yes.
And I feel like the Verve kind of had that lyric where I'm a million different people from one day to the next, and I feel like we all are. And these new tools are allowing us to do that, and the guys are letting me do that with Rev. And people that are along for the ride, stuff comes and goes, EPs come and go. It's not as...
It's the way it should be.
Yeah, so that's so to answer your question.
Because you're an artist, you should experiment, you should explore, and you should be having fun.
For
and if
sure.
you don't explore and experiment, you're not having fun.
Exactly.
Bottom line.
And guess what? That exploring and experimentation brought us to all this other technological stuff that I've been collaborating with Rev Theory on, and at the end of the day, we were connected with the guys and we said, let's do it analog. Let's see each other.
That.
Let's do it analog. Let's get together. Let's do this. Let's move people. And when you see it and you feel it, and you see the kids from the Revlings, the little kids where, our singer's daughter and our drummer's son, and you just feel the familial element of where everybody's in a great place, where all this finances aren't an issue anymore. We're just doing it because we love it. So I feel like there's a duality that people talk about, and I think you can walk both at the same time. So I think Rev Theory will always be what it is in an analog way, and then Rev Theory will also be a platform to explore technological, artistic experiments, basically.
And everybody has to stay tuned for the tour between Rev Theory and Red Fury coming to a city near you.
Nice.
Love it. Thanks a lot for being here at
Thanks,
Aftershock, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.